like most of you probably don't even know what an AT ratio is. But what you're going to learn is that as you're going through here, you're going to hear some people be like, oh, I don't go to Verizon wirelesses because those people don't hold on to policies when they buy, right? Or I don't go to Family Dollars, right? We get this like pious, like I am better than everybody else because I only go talk to lawyers and doctors and real estate agents and rich people, right? And I'm one of those where I've never enjoyed that concept. Yes, I got to protect my AT ratio, and I choose to spend most of my time working with business owners because I relate to them and they're fun to talk to, and they got dreams and goals and things that I like to talk to people about. But the family I protected last week, it was a reservice demo. And when I sat down with this lady, I kind of forgot about her, if I'm being honest, because at the time she picked up a standard level accident and ICU. And this is back when we didn't have a base level product. We only had like if we would have had base, she would have picked up base. She was 19 years old, individual on an accident plan when she signed up. Those three statistics are the highest cancellation rate that we have in family heritage. Right. I felt and then after I saw her face to face, I'm like, oh, you still have the policy? You signed up in 2017. I was honestly surprised. And then I sat down with her. We went over our policies, reconnected on a few things. She's now no longer an individual. She's now a single mom, and she has a daughter who had a leukemia scare 3 months ago. We got her on a cancer plan ASAP. Okay. But it kind of like was a reminder to me of like everybody needs our product and it's not for us to judge. Right. Like go out there and talk to everybody because and like it's kind of funny because you see this weird thing happen when you're in leadership. You'll start training people and you'll see people that will sign people up that are most like them, right? I train a young individual who not married, no kids. They sign up mostly young individuals married with no kids. I'm training somebody that's on the verge of retirement with a $6 million ranch. She is signing up people with $6 million ranches, right? And I train somebody that's like married, two kids at home. They're like signing up mostly people with married, two kids at home. Okay, because most people can only see the world from their own viewpoint, right? And the better you get at this, the more you start to be able to view what other people's viewpoints are and help those people out. And it's not for us to judge, right? So it was always like, I remember when I was new, I'd always be like, oh, I'm not going to go talk to that person because they look old. And I just don't have a good statistic with old people, right? I'm not going to go talk to that young individual because they're young and an individual and they probably don't need it. They're just, they're just, fresh out of living at home with their parents. They probably don't even have very big bills because they do live with their parents. But I've also signed up an 18-year-old on a heart policy, and he still has it to this day. Right. So that was a big lesson for me is like just like a humbling experience of like, Devin, don't judge. We go out, we talk to everybody. You go business to business to business to business. And here's the weird thing. If you can look at your map, you pull up your CRM and you see like, oh, talk to that business, talk to that business, talk to that business. And I skip that one and I talk to this one. Go back and get that business. That's where the yes is. If you can honestly say like every single one of these businesses on the street told me no, right? But if you're just bebopping around all over the place, that's where you're missing. You're sitting there hunting down the wrong people. The people are the ones that are right there.